friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are stuffing my cash envelopes and sinking funds for the first time in October with my full-time paycheck, and we are going to just jump straight in. This is only a 4-week month for me, so we are stuffing more each week because there are only 4 Fridays this month. So we should be stuffing $830, so we'll just count this up and make sure we're good before we jump into my wallet. So we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 600, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 710, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800, 805, 10, 15, 25, and 830. So it is all here, which is good news because I pulled this money a long time ago. And I'm filming it a little bit late. I typically film these on Thursday nights, and it's now Saturday morning. I've had a really busy work week, so here we are. Also got henna at work yesterday, so I hope you enjoyed that little fun surprise today. And we are starting with my wallet, which is totally empty. Surprise, surprise. I've been spending all my money recently, so we're just gonna restuff it and move on with the fun part of the video. I do put pretty much the same amounts in here every time. $10 into coffee, $40 into eating out, $25 into lunches. I really just am terrible at meal prep, and I don't really enjoy cooking, and I hate leftovers. So lunch is hard for me. So some days I just eat a big breakfast and a big dinner and just don't eat lunch, or just snack during lunch. But every now and then I do eat lunch. So that's for when I do eat lunch and I order it or pick it up or whatnot. Weekend fun is getting $25, but I have to work this weekend for my full-time job and for Etsy, and Colin is dog sitting in and staying at the house with the dogs, so I'm like unsure that I'm gonna spend that, so maybe I'll have some fun during the week instead, or maybe I'll save the money. Who knows? But knowing me, I will spend it because I have been doing that a lot lately. But that is my wallet all stuffed and ready to go, the most boring part of the video. And now we will jump into my cash envelopes, which I find to be way more entertaining. And we are going to start today with clothes. We are adding $10. I'm going to a wedding in New York this month, and I got my dress from Lulu's online, and I'm going to buy shoes to go with it. So that's what I'm saving for right now. So we have $50, $70, $80, $90, and $95 in clothes. I'm hoping to just like go to Target and buy some shoes. I don't really want to spend a lot of money, like 40 bucks maybe. And then I'll be saving for my Stitch Fix box that's coming in November, I think. So that'll be the next savings goal. Date night is getting $5. We have 50, 5, and 60 in date night. Whoa, that was ugly. Oh my goodness. Let's just start over. There we go. Fitness and wellness is being skipped today, but it has $60 also. Gas is getting $20, so we'll add a 20. We have 50, 70, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, but these are going to my $1 savings challenge. So we just have 70 now in gas. I did fill up a few days ago. Giving is getting its usual $5. So we have 10, 15, 25 in giving. And going out is getting skipped, and you'll see I did spend some money out of here. I did buy some concert tickets for December, so I pulled out the cash. And I still owe myself some money, but I didn't want to take this out of the bank, so I'm just going to pay myself back in my next stuffing and call it even, just so I don't have to move stuff around in my savings account. That's just the way I want to do it, so that's what I'm doing. Hosting is getting $10 today, so we get to fill out a champagne glass. All right, so $10 in here. Now we were at 100, 110, 120, and 125 in hosting, which is amazing. I'm very excited that I am rebuilding this fund after our housewarming party that we hosted back in July. Medical, I'm still in the process of paying myself back for some dental things. So we're adding 30 today, which will pretty much immediately go to my credit card. So this will be empty again by the time you see the next video. Rosie, my sweet dog, is not getting anything today. She has $35. She went to the groomers this week and got very clean. Her progress report said that she was very sweet, but she doesn't like to stand for very long, which is true. Sweet baby girl's a little overweight, so she doesn't have much stamina right now, but we're working on it. And then self-care is getting 5, and I think I will fill out a volleyball. There we go. So we are adding 5. So now we have 55, 65. 65 in self-care. I'm hoping when I finish this challenge, I can get a massage or a facial or something. So that will be fun. Spending is getting 5 today. And we have 5 and 10. And then these ones will go into my $1 challenge. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And honestly, I forget what I spent this on. I really have no clue. But now we have 10 in there. Toiletries is getting skipped, and we have 40. And then our cash envelope buffer is getting a 5. So we have 5, 10, and 15 now in here. And that will do it for this binder. Before we move on with the cash stuffing, I do want to thank today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. I joined Skillshare a while back as a way to learn new skills and just develop different interests that I have, as well as learn more about how to run my small business, Intentional Living. I love learning, and Skillshare is a great platform for learning because there is lots of new content uploaded every week and just endless different topics that it covers, from things like photography that I've watched and listened to vlogging, to how to use Procreate apps on your iPad. So the newest class on Skillshare that I'm working through is called How to Organize Your Workflow to Maximize Productivity. And I am not going to lie to you, I did just start it this past week, so I am not all the way through it, but it's talking about the 3 different components to productivity and the 3 different modes that we're in throughout the day: the pilot, the plane, and the engineer. And I'd never heard those concepts before, so it was interesting to watch and hear from Ali Abdal, because he is a doctor and has 3 side hustle businesses. So I could learn a thing or two from him. So if you're interested in joining the community, you can use my link down below. The first 1,000 people to use the link get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So check it out in the description box. Moving on to our bills and our shared expenses. We are starting today with groceries per usual, and we are putting $50 in here. And we'll take this one out. So we have 150 now in groceries. Colin has done a couple trips. He just hasn't split-wised me for it yet, so most of that is probably gone. Household is getting $20. So we have 100, 120, 130, and 135 in household. This is still my favorite mystery cash envelope I've done, but it was also the hardest. Yard work is empty and is getting $5. I did pay Colin the $30. Every time it reaches 30, I just pay him, because he purchases the things for the yard, but also just does lots of labor in the yard. So I just pay him the same amount every week. Even if he doesn't spend it, he gets it, because he mows the lawn, he cuts back the brush, he gardens, he does all the things. And it's his hobby, but it's a lot of work. So he should get, I should cut that cost with him. So I pay a consistent amount all the time just to kind of offset some of that. So hope that makes sense. Home maintenance, I forget if I've showed this yet, but this is my mystery cash envelope for the month of September. Yes, yeah. And so we are adding 5 to home maintenance. So we have 55 in here now. Furniture is also getting 5. So we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 245, and 250 in furniture. And then our joint savings is getting $20 from me this week. So we have 100, 200, 300 in the bank, and then 320 now. 320. And then rent today is getting $190. So 100, 50, 70, and 90. Let's just move all these up. Oops. Okay. So when we add this in, now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 520, 540, 560, and 565. So 565 in rent, one more, and we will be good to pay that at the middle of the month. Utilities is getting $30, so a 20 and a 10. And we have 20, 40, 60, 75, and 76. I will take this one and put it in my $1 savings. So 75 in utilities. Phone bill we paid at the start of the month, so we are rebuilding, and we are adding 15 today. And Apple, we have ones in here, and we will put those in our $1 savings, and we will add 5 today. So rebuilding this one as well. Monthly giving, I just paid today, and it has 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, but these 4 will go in the $1. And this 5 I'm going to put in my bills buffer. So we will skip that for this week. And then insurance, renters and car insurance is getting $20. So now we have 70 in here. And then my Roth IRA contributions from my full-time income is getting 70. So 50, 70. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, and 205. In there. And then my gym is empty, and it is getting $25 today. I just got home from the gym. And then bills buffer is getting this $5. So let's see what we have now. We have 100, 200, 210, and 215 in bills buffer. And then my 1 week ahead fund has the 165 for December. So that is it for this binder. Now we are moving on to our sinking funds. We are adding the typical 5 in birthdays, and I believe we're working on my birthday. So we'll add a 5. So we have 20, 35, and 40 for my birthday. And then 60 for my dad's, which is 100, and then 40 for my friend Bree. So we have 140 in birthdays. Electronics is also receiving $5. So we have 500, 600, 700, 750, 565. So 765 in electronics. Gifts is also getting 5. So we have 110, 15, and 120 in gifts. Haircuts is getting skipped today. We have 50, 70, 85, and 90. 90 in haircuts. And holidays should also have 140 because it's been tracking with birthdays. So we're working on Black Friday. We will add a 5. We're down to not great 5s. So we have $10 in Black Friday, $50 in Thanksgiving, so that's 60, plus 50 in Halloween, so that's 110, and then 30 in Indigenous Peoples Day, which is 140. And that one is coming up, so we will be able to spend that money. Planner has 55, and we are skipping that today. Savings we will come back to because that's in my Savings Challenge book. Subscriptions has 50 and is not receiving anything. And then volleyball is getting $5 because I do owe basically all of this money to my captain for a volleyball league that I'm starting this upcoming week. So now we have 105, but soon that 100 will go away. I need to pay him this week. So 105 in volleyball for now. And then Bill's buffer our sinking funds buffer has $10. So now let's do our savings. We are trying to save $10,000 by the end of the year. I do have $7,000 saved in that binder that you just saw. So today we are adding $40, and I believe we did a 25 and a 15. So let's find 15. So we will do a 10 and a 5. And then we will find that didn't lay flat, did it? No. Y'all seem to be really liking these. Let me know in the comments down below if you bought one of these and if you've started using it or if you're gonna wait until 2023. I just shipped a bunch of those out yesterday, so excited to see what you do with those. And then let's see. So did I say 25? Math. 40 minus 15. Yeah, so 25. Did I already pass? 1. Here it is. Okay, so 20 and a 5. Okay. So we added 40 today, and we're obviously not counting this until we finish. So there's that. I hate when I don't get these just perfect and they don't lay just perfectly flat. Sorry if that's annoying. I just want to reduce as much bulk as I can. Okay, there we go. All right, so that is it for those sinking funds in that binder. And now we are going to move on to Big Blue. And we are starting today with car maintenance and adding the usual $20 into repairs. Why don't I have a 20 left? Oh well, we'll add 2 10s. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480, and 490 in repairs. Plus 490 in repairs, plus 1,000 in emergency, plus 250 in deductible, plus 100 in oil changes. So we have $1,840 in car maintenance, which is good. Christmas is getting $10 today. I'm in the second to last month to be able to stuff for Christmas. So, because I like to be done in November. So we have 50, 60, 75 in Christmas events. And then we have 700 saved for gifts. So we have 775 saved for Christmas right now. And I think the goal is 900. So we are getting there. Europe, we are working on our small savings challenge book, and we are adding 50 today into here. Just filling out one this go around. Okay. Trying to knock down some bigger ones in all of my challenges. So 50 today in Europe. And again, we are not counting this, but the goal is to save collectively $4,000 by the end of the year. And I think I had like 1,600 saved, so this should add up to 1,400, and then together, no, 2,600, 1,400, and then together it's 4,000. Yes. So that's Europe. My friend Kelsey's wedding is getting $10. And we are working on bachelorette party spending. So we're adding 10, so we have 30 in there. Plus 500 in travel, plus 200 in bridesmaid's dress. So we have $730 in her wedding right now. Slowly building that back up after all the spending I did. Seasonal activities will get its typical $5, and we are working on winter because we already have 100 saved for fall. So we have 20, 35, 45. So that means we have 145 in total. I try to save $100 for each season, and fall is by far my favorite season. So I really hope I spend that money on something fun. And then travel is getting $10 today. And we are working on friends trips, I believe, because I was thinking we might do a New Year's trip. So I need to have some money in there. So we have 30 in friends, plus 100 in future vacations, 100 in weddings, 100 in family, 100 in staycations, and 100 in me and Colin. So we have $530 saved in travel for travels that I don't know about yet. I have no plans other than that one wedding in October that we might pull from here. So that is it for saving in my cash envelopes and sinking funds, but now we get to do our $1 challenge. And let's see how many we're adding. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 $1 is what we are adding today. Not sure that this pouch is going to make it to the end of the year, but we'll keep stuffing it until she breaks. But this will be very, very fun to count. I cannot wait. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. And I will be back with my second side hustle cash stuffing for the month of October. And we'll just keep it moving. So thanks for being here. Subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.